Right, gentlemen, welcome to briefing of change in wind. There goes Lionheart. Okay, if you guys want to open up your maps right now. Now, due to the devastating... Wait, can you all hear me? I'm on yelling.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. Due to the devastating failure of last week's operation, you've probably realised that we're currently lacking in vehicles. We're currently lacking both in ground and air vehicles, as well as lives. If you guys look at the map as of right now for Airbase Jackson, obviously that was the airbase you guys tried to push towards. It was a terrible failure. You went through so many lives. It was ridiculous. So we've had a new UNSC unit pull in, a small party UNSC unit who's going to be basically holding this point. They're basically here holding the insurrectionists, making sure that they're not pushing northwest. So that's taking place in this current area. So we're not focused push, which is north, hence why the arrows are pushing this direction. We believe their plan is to push north, then push west along through the valley, and then do a counter on the UNSC holding point and attacking them from behind. Obviously, we can't let that happen. So our objective today as well, with additional stopping the insurrectionists pushing north and then west through this valley, we've got an additional objective as well as our primary objective at this point in time. We have currently got some civilians that are being transported from this location named RV133. This little compound here in particular used to be a civilian bus shelter. Used to be basically where all the buses used to be held up. Insurrectionists have captured this town and are now using it to basically transport civilians, more than likely to their demise, which is something we can't let happen. Now, what's happened in the past, and it's been picked up by reconnaissance, is that the vehicles tend to leave this location. They then make their way along the main road all the way to this hotel, marked correctly by Insurrectionist Control Hotel. The insurrectionists go in, they don't come out, so I can imagine what you guys are probably thinking actually happens to them. It was our objective today to actually intervene with this convoy from going from this position to this position, getting involved somewhere here, and basically trying to free these civilians. The reason why it's now coming to our attention as well is because there's an undercover ONI operative on board one of these vehicles. Obviously that's a main threat as of right now, and ONI want us to do something about it. Surprisingly, lo and behold, obviously ONI want us to only get involved when actually someone of their own is involved, rather than just normal civilians getting killed. So our main priority is literally to get and save this convoy and save the civilians that are on board. But obviously it can only take place between this section here. This town of this area here is very heavily fortified, so an attack on it is basically impossible. Same when it gets to the actual hotel itself. So we've only got this small area. Okay. Now we've got someone observing the actual bus terminal itself. So there'll be basically broadcasts, and we'll be in contact with you as soon as we get confirmation of the vehicle set leaving. In regards to when it leaves, we don't know at this point in time. So we're pretty much are playing against the clock. Now there is an additional part of this objective. It is very much a secondary, but it is /prime. If you guys look at any screens in front of you, that's anything from the tablets to the laptops on the ground, or the big screens to my left or right. I'm going to be showing you the first target. If you guys want to see, if you guys can't see it, just get close to any object in particular, tablet, laptop. If you can't see anything, it's a black screen. Just get close, and you'll be able to see it. So, this picture in particular, this is basically a main hub for the radars of that the insurrectionists are currently controlling. Now this radar in particular is smaller compared to the large radars that the insurrectionists are using. This radar is going to be in this area here. I'm currently circling the map, called Dulucan Bolton. Dulucan Bolton, I fucking butchered that. This radar in particular is basically a heart of the other radar systems, which if you look on the map itself, again, if you guys can't see it, get a bit closer. These here are larger these here are large. These are large radars that are basically dotted around the area of this current objective that we're currently engaging. There's currently 3, and they can be seen on the map itself here. On this triangle, if you guys can't see it, get a bit closer. Well, what these 3 radars do, these radars basically communicate with each other, and they communicate on when reinforcements should come. They communicate with the AA itself, so if all 3 of them are up and operational, the AA engagement with enemy air assets is going to be higher, meaning they'll be able to lock on quicker because they can basically coordinate off one another. The main hub, the main heart of all those 3 radars is this one in particular, the one that's in the centre. And that one being in the centre is the one that's been marked on the map, main radar compound. Basically, how it's going to work with you guys as a secondary/primary, if you guys can take out the main radar located in the centre, that'll basically disrupt all 3 radars, meaning that reinforcements more than likely won't be able to get in contact reinforcements, and it will also reduce the actual lock-on time to the air assets itself. If you guys focus on 1 by 1, which is absolutely fine, you can do that. If you focus on the 3 radars in the vicinity, each one that you guys destroy will result in the reinforcement time being raised and the AA coordination will be reduced. Does that make sense so far, you guys?
Yep.
Yeah.
We've got 3 radars, as you can see on the map. 3 radars, 3 main radars. If you guys target those 3 main radars bit by bit, it's going to increase the reinforcement count and reduce the actual AA locking onto the actual the air vehicles. But if you do engage and take down the primary radar, sorry, that's not the right one. The primary radar, that will disrupt the entire radar system, causing them to basically have a fuck up. The radios basically fuck up in regards to calling up reinforcements. It'll basically mess up their plans, and it'll be more of disrupted. Sorry, fuck my life. Be disrupted. So obviously, you guys probably want to be focusing on the smaller one, but if you guys aren't obviously close enough, you can prioritise the larger ones. Take into consideration though that obviously because the smaller one is in the centre, that means there's going to be more enemy contacts, more engagement, and if you do engage them, that's going to obviously trigger and alert the enemies knowing of your location. So take that into consideration. Even though it will obviously disrupt the radar system, is it worth destroying it and getting the attention of all the other enemy contacts in the area? It's your choice entirely.
Why not?
Okay. Again?
Why not?
Why not what?
Why not get their attention?
The problem is, if you guys get their attention, if they're currently driving 2 trucks full of civilians, more than likely they're going to either try and gun it, and they're not really fussed about how the civilians die. And if the civilians get basically to the hotel before you guys stop them, pretty much you've lost them. They're probably more likely going to get shot as soon as they're arrived.
Question.
Go ahead.
So the plan that leadership came up with involves a roadblock. That said, we don't really have the option to carry around spools of barbed wire. Will we be able to request things like barbed wire be placed down to block the road?
I'll have to see if we've actually got that in our arsenal. Have we currently got an engineer available today?
Technically
Yes.
me.
Okay, well you have to bounce off of Grinch then if you actually wish to create a roadblock. Best bet then for you guys is to use digging, using the entrenching tool, and use Grinch to set down mines possibly if you can get them equipped up in the vehicle. If you wish to obviously do something in that direction.
Entrenchment will work. Thanks.
Okay, fantastic. Any more questions?
Any suspected QRF? Quick Reaction Force?
In regards to that, again, that depends entirely on how you deal with actually engaging the enemy contacts. If you take down the radars, the quicker you take down the radars, the less time the actual insurrectionists will be able to respond. But obviously, as soon as you face engagement, more than likely that's going to put a timer on for you guys, and reinforcements continually basically keep coming. So basically, you guys want to get prepped and ready and get ahead of the curve and make sure they're prepped. You guys are prepped and ready before you engage. Because as soon as you start opening fire, and then that gets to actually either the hotel, as soon as the hotel find out, or the actual town itself, they're going to get in contact with the radio and call in reinforcements.
Question.
Go ahead.
Could you go back to the photo of the 3 radio towers?
What, end up from the bird's eye view?
Yes.
Yep, there you go.
Thank you.
One final thing to take into consideration as well, because the last operation was such a dismal failure, lives has also been reduced. We don't have enough medical supplies to constantly help you guys back onto your feet. So every single one of you have only got a maximum of 3 lives. If all those 3 lives are up, you're stuck on the UNSC Crusader in a coma. In other words, treat your life as if it's its last. I think I've also mentioned this as well, obviously in regards to the air vehicles and ground vehicles. Both ground vehicles as well as air vehicles are now limited to 2. I was explaining that if Cooper, being the Pelican pilot, if he gets shot down for any issue, if he gets shot down twice, you guys are stuck on the ground. You will not have an evac. Take that into consideration. Obviously, we believe there's going to be quite heavy AA engagement, but we're unsure where as of right now. So again, it is literally playing by ear. But obviously, when you take down the radar towers, that's going to affect the AA engagement. So obviously, if you take down one bit by bit, that's obviously going to assist you with Cooper able to actually land a bit closer, support you if needed, and such like that. Cooper's aware of what his vehicle can take in regards to damage, but just
User
take
joined
into
your channel.
consideration, you only got 2 vehicles, both on the ground as well as in the air. Any more questions? Okay, dismiss
When
guys,
you
way
guys-
towards the armory, get yourselves equipped up. You heard the ropes as well, make sure you don't
Oh, yeah.
pass through line doors. So
Wrong way, brother.
Don't mind the pirates.
What? Really?
Ingram said he wanted to molest me.
What the fuck?
I will say, though, is definitely best game in the squad.
I doubt it.
Yeah, mate, we're the best. Oh god, my frames.
Shut the door, family in something.
How did the same people?
I can't believe this fucking works. Please don't blow up, please don't blow up.
Fire green team leaders just on RV1.
Yeah, no, taking that base alone isn't gonna happen. Fence isn't that high up. What do you think? Viking, what do you think? You can hit that from up on the hill to our right?
From this hill, mate. Can you do it from there?
I think the left side.
You should be able to make that.
Yeah, I think I can make it from the left side.
The hill to our front left, then we can basically, engage from the AI from here.
I'd rather take that one. For...
Yeah, that's
fuck,
pretty
okay.
fun.
Yeah, this is kind of good. I think over at the left here is probably a good spot.
Yeah, that's
Like
all right.
like Roach said, don't hit like over the rocks. I think.
Yeah,
it's-
just avoid
right
the
here,
rocks at
correct.
the big.
You don't have any range option?
Nope. Fuck!
You have to fire on it.
What is down?
I shot?
Copy.
You fired?
APC's not active down. Copy.
Just call before you fire.
Copy.
And just please do hit it though, please.
Preparing to shoot. Clear, backblast? Oh, it's a rock. Clear!
User joined your channel.
Other team is smoking.
APC down.
Try and get in contact with because he has that opening.
You know what they say, third time's the charm.
I prefer his first round.
Yeah, me too, man, me too.
Copy that, Tom. See if we can get a minute back through the
Bottles and then just CPR.
Then you just make a message over.
If you need me to try and pull him back, I can get that done.
Can my
Yeah,
wounds
well,
not reopen, for fuck's sake?
Just tourniquet and if it's limbs.
No, it's a thorax.
Of course it is.
Well, it was a 50 call. Roach just confirmed, it was not my back blast.
Yeah, coming up to you,
Here.
Back blast! Wait, not worth it, not worth it. Oh, fuck you!
Try to avoid using AT on the light ones.
Ignore it. Ignore it. Fast.
Watch out! Watch out, watch out, watch out!
My guys, I'm medic's dead.
Oh no. Oh.
Alright, green's holding, blue you can start moving.
That round went through the fucking window. That's why it didn't explode.
If you have any idea on, or eyes on contact, call it out just before you go. Push up careful. We're getting contact from the rear, so we might need to stop it once in a while.
Contact this, contact this. He's dead.
Green, if you could stop moving up as well to join in the assault field. That way, holding contact from the rear. Sporadic contact coming from Bomb Hill, looks like. Right, start moving now. Copy.
Oh, we just lost Hagrid.
Alright, keep moving up to the OP.
God, how many explosive charges do you think?
I don't know.
I mean, if you have to use them all, use them all.
Yeah, I think maybe one.
I might die.
Where are you?
Your right side.
Oh, look. Yeah, one of you. I mean, you're not bleeding apparently, so.
No, but I have a lot of open wounds and lost a large amount of blood. My blood pressure is high. I think.
Wait.
Check!
Yeah, there's literally nothing we can do until we get a medic back.
Right, copy that. All units move south.
User joined your channel.
Come on, don't make me move. My wounds will reopen.
That'll all get blown up, so. Right, hold take out, just will do. Yeah, feel free to blow at a safe distance.
Yep.
Fire in the hole.
Oh wow, good job. Let's retake the position.
Hey,
Go back down. Right.
we got a man down
I'll grab
over
him.
here. I'll get him. Yeah, you just need blood, bro.
Yeah, medic's here.
Hey there,
Nice.
buddy. And you got your ship pushed in.
Give them that juice.
There you go.
Hey!
Alive.
There he is. There he is.
Thank you, Roach. I fucking love you.
I have 14 FPS, 20 FPS. I'm getting flipped.
Bleed.
User in your channel timed out.
Make sure we're keeping eyes out to the south as well in case enemy reinforcements come from up there.
There's a little yellow house to the north.
they'll see how well we really do. Briefing will happen. Debriefing will be done by me. Sorry about that, guys. Alright. Okay, everyone here?
Yep, they go on deck.
Looks that way.
Good,
Yep.
alright. Squad leads. I say squad lead. Leaders, can I get a rundown of what happened on the ground, please?
So, in saying clarity, what should have happened, or what at first happened, is Apollo dropped their LZ and Eater and made their way to the roadblock point, which we set up a roadblock and waited for the convoy. Unfortunately, due to Stanton's problems, we were tasked by yourself eventually to actually go towards RV-133, and we got about halfway into that kind of bus shelter / town, and then roughly from the south and from the north we were getting sniped and picked off one by one, and then we reinserted at Kingfish, which is misspelled I know, rushed back to RV-133, broke down the walls, got the civilians out, made our way back to Kingfish, and that's about it. Anything from you, Blackstone, to add?
Yeah, I'll just point out that the plan was sound. We had everything we needed, but yeah, once things kind of went south as far as connection issues go, we didn't really have much of a choice but to you know, try the full frontal assault. That said, it did seem like casualties were fairly low across the board. I know Apollo had one basically full squad wipe, but I mean, even that was one life, and I think I saw Higgins die as well. But yeah, I mean, overall, I mean, things went pretty well, all things considered.
Fair enough. Higgins.
We got dropped in at LZ Cobra. We made our way all the way to OP Ibex, where we found a APC which we engaged, but before that, obviously, you got domed and killed. Cleared that no problem. Headed over to the main radar. Cleared that out no problem. There was no enemies there, bar one gun and AA. We sat there for a little while, and then we headed off to the hotel. Heading down to the hotel, we engaged quite a few enemies. I was killed twice. I believe Clement was killed and the Ghost was killed. But other than that, it was pretty okay. We managed to clear it through pretty easily.
Alright, lovely. Ahmed, how do you think it went?
We think it went okay. It's just we got Arma in the beginning. We inserted at Zebra, and our notion at the time, because they had already set up the roadblock, was to get there as fast as possible, because we noticed that they had already incurred casualties down there. And well, I mean, we exploded, so we had to reinsert. But to our luck, we managed to acquire another tank.
Is that right?
And that at that point, the tank survived the whole way. Smith got knocked out inside of it, and
Somehow.
finished the operation somehow.
Okay. Alright. Would ask Aviation how it went, but they're not here, so I'll assume they did okay. I didn't see either of them crash. Although, who was our replacement pilot? Lionheart. You did not too bad. I think you didn't do much, but still not too bad. Very nice.
Good job, mate.
Alright,
My
any
pleasure.
general PTS?
Yeah, I'd like to speak. Okay.
Go ahead, Mikey.
It's a short one. I just want to point out that Hickory did a good job as leading the green team. I was pretty impressed. I liked him. A bit of an iron hand, but it was alright. I'm sad that he got disconnected so many times, but he did his job well, kept us alive. That's it.
Excellent. Good. Blackstone?
Yeah, I just wanted to point out two people from Alpha or from Apollo that I thought deserved recognition. One was Lionheart, like you said, you know, he was a replacement pilot and kind of got thrown into the loop there without much preparation, but he did a good job. And the other one was Wilson, who got left by himself. I think he was the only person to not die the entire op in Apollo, and he held out for by himself against a lot of enemies for like 15 minutes. So good on him too.
Higgins.
Yeah, I want to give like a big shout out to Ghost, who did some leading today for the first time, so good job, and shout out to Juice, who took over the medic role and did his best to keep everybody alive.
How well do you think Juice did as a medic?
I mean, he literally saved me like twice and a few other people, so he's been pretty incredibly good.
Good. Juice, you enjoy medic enough to want to do it full time?
Yeah, if I'm able to. I know I'm only private, but yeah, I'd be down.
Good to hear. Good to hear. Right. I would go get some promotions right now, but to be honest, I don't think. Not that everyone didn't perform. It's just I don't think we've got any coming up. Hopefully next week everything will go a lot smoother, and promotions will be in order by the plenty. Leadership, you know you are. Stay behind. We got a thing to talk about. Hopefully we'll wait till Stanton gets back. He shouldn't be too long. The rest of you are good to